What's going on, guys? So hey, just want to let y'all know that it was going to be one video. Now it's going to be a few videos, probably two, at least in the teardown. So hey, welcome back, guys. So I had to do a little bit of adjusting on my tool, but as you can see, I was able to get it out. So this is what I ended up taking. I have these high leverage pliers, and first I flattened them down, and then I put a little notch in it to allow me to get up inside there, to actually, like, you know, physically get up into there. And so yeah, I didn't have to find them. I couldn't find them, the ones I needed, so I made the ones I needed, and these work great. And there's gonna be another one deep down in there that's deep in there, and this is gonna work great because it's, but got the snap ring off. Stick that with that one over there. Turn this back up this way so y'all can see what's going on here. Alright, so alright, so this right here is the, show y'all. So this is the planetary gear right here, and then this is the, I guess, with the housing or whatever. I don't know. But they're all going to stay together like that because I don't have one to replace that with. Alright, so next we have, this is the sun shield. And so as you can see, some people say that these are garbage after you've once they've been here, hold on, some people say these are garbage after you've used them once. I'm on a budget, so I'll be reusing it. This one doesn't look terrible. Right here is usually the fail point right here. This one isn't terrible. Ooh, well, it is terrible actually. I'll be replacing this. This was the fail point on this one. You can see right here, make sure y'all can see. Yeah, see, these are basically smooth right here. So I'll be replacing this sun shield before I do anything. And it's also kind of beat up here and there, so that's garbage. You can set that aside. Those things aren't very expensive to replace. Just clean it up as I go. Trying to keep this place somewhat clean. Alright, next thing to come up. Now this one has a big old snap ring that I won't be getting with the with these. So I have to use the screwdriver here. I have a little notch on the screwdriver here too. Get a better spot here. Y'all can see in there. Alright. So as you can see, up in there, so what I'm looking at here, I'll get you up in there and let you see what I'm actually doing here. So you see that, the yellow ring right there? You see how, like, over here it's behind that right there? So basically I just got in behind there and kind of lifted it out, and that's what the notch and the screwdriver's for, to allow me to get up in there and pull it after I've gotten it down below. So now it's just a matter of going through and getting the rest of it out. So just want to show y'all. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. I can get it out with my fingers now. And boom. We'll set that one over there. So now that that's out, we have a bunch of clutch discs that are about to be coming. So let's go ahead and pull off Okay, to shake that real good. Alright, we're gonna set this right here because that's gonna go back on there. This is another gear. We're gonna set that right there because we don't want to get it lost here. That should be coming out. Oh wait, I see why it's not coming out. Okay. That's so weird. It's supposed to just come out. But it ain't. So y'all can see what's going on here. Not crazy here. Right there, if you see, whenever I go to pull it out, let's see if I can find a better one for you. Like that right there, when I go to pull it out, you see how it's behind that lip right there as I go to pull it out. And so, I mean, I'm trying to get it to shift a little bit, because everybody I've watched do it, theirs has never been that issue. They've never had that issue. So, I guess I'm just lucky. So, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Let me double check and make sure that I do have to go up in there. Oh, pretty sure I do. I don't know. We're gonna mess with what we got. It's not getting done today anyways, because I gotta replace the sun shield. So we're just gonna go ahead and tear into it, and yep, we're gonna leave this how this is. Go ahead and clean up here. We're just gonna leave this how it is. Not even worry about it. Let's see. We can put this back in, I do believe. And this. There we go. Let's see about doing some stuff here. So, this is the old band. It's got some scarring on it here and there. You see, you got little markings and everything. That may have been from when I was pulling it out. It's still got plenty of clutch material left on there, but it does seem kind of burnt. It smells kind of burnt. So this, all right, so this is the new, you know what, I don't think I really showed you, because all right, so here's the old one. As you can see, it's kind of burnt, black, glazed over, old. New one, here's the new one, and it has that nice red material on it. Actually got a little grease on it. Hopefully that didn't affect it, but yeah, got a little bit of the red material here. So this will be going on whenever it gets put back in. I guess it could be. If it is, it's definitely different. So, all right, let's see about these clutches here. I gotta get this snap ring off. There we go. ring off. We're just gonna go ahead and replace the clutches that are here, and then we'll go ahead and button it back up. That way we're not having to do it all kind of crazy ways. So pull out these. Is that it? Does that thing not come out or something? It doesn't want to. There it goes. Let's see. So we got this like that. So here's all the friction discs and the steel discs that go in between. So let's check out these things. So here is one of the originals. Here it's not terrible. It's obviously burnt, but it's not terribly worn, and so forth. I mean, they all look about the same. So we're just going to take these things and we're just going to leave them in this order. And we're going to just stack them off out camera. So now we're going to go into our little... Alright, so these are the matching ones right here. These are the replacements. These are Alto. Looks like I have 4 of them, which is exactly what I had here. Skits. Okay. Alright then. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to add... So, basically what we're going to do here is, because we're at the bottom here, we're just going to go stick all these back up in here. And so as we replace, so I've replaced one of these, stick it off to the side. I'll stick this back in, grab one of these plates, stick it on, try and line it up to the best of your ability with the other one. There we go. That means I replaced that one. Replace new, or not replace new, but pop that on. New clutch disc. Sort of line them up a little bit. That takes care of that. And then this right here goes on top. And so that's basically those. Yeah. That's those clutch discs. Set that aside. And luckily I already have the brass fittings inside mine, so I actually don't have to worry about that. That's a good thing. These things, I've seen people do these with hose clamps, so I may make a video on doing that, because I want to replace these. I have them in the kit. I don't want to just leave them sitting there. Let me move these out of the way, so I'm not sure what I'm doing with these yet. And go ahead and get these clutch discs out the way. You know, I was thinking, it said stage 3, and you would think with stage 3 you might have like an extra clutch disc or something like that, but maybe it's just a better material, which makes it, you know, better. So, do now. Let's see. Now we got some clutch discs up in here too. Quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and yeah. Let's start on the outside. Oh, gotta get another ring off. But you know what? Before we do that, let's put this ring back on, because we are done with this one. And there we go. It's back in. We just have to adjust these things as we put the piece in. And yeah, so that was pretty dang simple. Let's get back to this one now. So on this one right here, as again, we're just gonna go ahead and find the beginning of the snap ring, which is under here. Interesting. Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, you get it up to a certain point, and then you can literally just kind of grab it and kind of start pulling it up, at least like once you get about halfway. And so we'll set this one off to the side again, and we'll go ahead and pull. Oh, so, oh, don't want. So there's these little gears in here, and they line up with each one of these little pins. So I lost the spring. That's okay. And you're gonna want to see, this is the top disc basically, and so I'll show you here. It has this right here. This top disc needs to go basically right there, and then the other one goes like right here. Just helps keep even pressure, I assume, or whatever. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna slide these over here and get them out the way, and just like what we did on the other ones. Now these we're just gonna stack off to the side because we'll have to put these, you know, back. It's gonna be a fun time putting these back in, but we got some, I think we have some more discs up in here. So pull the first disc off. I'm just gonna, so we got flat spot. There we go. All right, so first disc, we look at it. It's actually pretty good shape. Probably could have been fine, but we have new ones. And so these are the new ones right here. As you can see, they're exact match. So we'll take this one and we're gonna toss it over here and take a new one, and boom. And then we'll take the disc here and make sure that it's, see, it came from right here. Well, it came from right here. I think you have the big gaps in between at the, so you want to make sure, yeah, okay. So you want to make sure that you have the, you'll notice that on the rings you'll have a big gap right here at each one of those pins where these little gaps was, and so you want to have that there to allow the space for these to sit there. Just letting you know. So removing one of these, go ahead and put one of these in. You're going to line it up to the best of our ability, and then we're going to take this, try to line it up as well with how the others are. Gonna replace another ring or clutch disc, whatever, you know what I meant. Oops. Remember to put the disc in first, and then you can come in with your I'm gonna have to look at something on there. I noticed there's an arrow. So this is the top disc, and so it went in like this, And so I saw an arrow on one of these. I only saw it on the one. Okay. So it's right there. And so this should have gone like this. The reason why I'm saying that, because I have one right here that I believe I have to flip over because it has the arrow sitting there. And it shouldn't. Okay. That's it. There we go. And then this one will go down right there. And then we'll put another disc down. Remove that disc. Take this one. You see, I've been seeing these things going in some weird directions. I'm gonna have them all going in the same direction. I hope that's right. I'll look it up. It won't be going back together today, so. Alright, we're just gonna set these somewhere safe, which I don't see a safe space, but we'll find one. Don't need that anymore. I don't think Harbor Freight will let me return them. Alright, boom. Set that right there. Oh, got another lock ring again. Ooh, this one's tough. Alright, so like I said, you get it out about halfway, and you can kind of start to mount. This one's still a little, this one was tougher than the others. So. Just take your time with it. Ain't no rush. Unless you are in a rush, then, well, there we go. So then you just pull this bad boy up. Boom. Don't get these mixed up. One's bigger than the other. But you won't have anything to worry about. One's not going to fit where you're trying to put it. Alright, so we're going to slowly pull this out. Alright, so here we go. Got all this right here. Yep, that's what I thought. There's a clutch disc. So that's the first one. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that off and set that aside right here. Here. And that can go ahead and sit right there too. Alright, so that came off like that. So we'll set this right here because I just like to have everything. And then we got these are gonna sit like that. Boom. And it looks like there's another, what, one? Yeah, looks like another one. Here we go. That was right there. Alright. And then there's some more down in here, but we're gonna go ahead and deal with these first. So let's set this off to the side here. That way we can just boom, boom. Alright, let's see. I don't think I actually have to go up in there into the reverse. Which, after seeing these gears, or these clutch pads, I'm not worried about it. Alright, so these are looking like these. Part of these. So some of these are these and some of them are these. So that is Okay, so this is one of these. That's one of those. There's only two of those? Huh. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's only two of those. Okay. So these are the ones that I'm going to be going with right here. So basically I'll take this and I'm going to try to remember exactly like that. Alright. So these are going to go. Left. There we go. And that's that. But it's not going to stay. So not until I put it back. So I'll just do like that. That's what I should have done to begin with. But whatever. It's there. Alright. So how do I smell? Doesn't matter. So we're gonna stick these clutch materials out the way too, because we don't need to worry about those anymore. And last but not least, we have these three up in here. So just came out, boom, like that, boom, like that, and boom, like that. Alright, everything looks good up in there. Okay, so yes, I do actually have to go up in there. Toss that over there, and then as we put this back in there, that's when the fun begins. Okay, so that doesn't go out, so I really believe standing it up on its end is going to be the best. Here, y'all can't see. Yeah, I do believe standing it up is going to be the best bet here. So, let me get this done. Woo! Let me wait until I get this thing picked up and ready. I also have to line up all of these. So I got to line up all these here so that it all goes in relatively perfect. I thought going in the other way was going to be the best bet, but I'm beginning to think otherwise. Well, no, it's got to go this way. Alright, well, you know what? It's not going to go in like this. Yep. There we go. Ahoy! Yeah, give me 1 second. What do you need? What are you trying to do?
Gotta get those tires. Before it starts to rain. Those wheels on them. You know where they're at.
Sure, can't leave that out if it isn't. That one's there. Cool. Yep, so as you can see, my sun gear is stripped out really bad. That's probably the reason why this thing was a core. Probably the reason why the guy was getting a new one. Right there. This is a high fail rate on these 4L60Es. Whenever you're replacing the, whenever you're rebuilding it, they say do this. And this one was definitely, has been in recently. I mean, when you look at these clutches, these look like the Altos like I'm putting in right now. And so it's probably been rebuilt at one point before, and then they didn't replace this right here, which is what they're supposed to do, which I didn't buy one either, so I wasn't planning on it either, so I can't say shit. But yeah, this is definitely gonna have to get replaced, so I will not be continuing further. Unfortunately, my GoPro died while I was doing it, and I didn't realize it. So but I was able to get the clutches done in here. This was a whole lot of fun. If you remember, there was some clutch discs in there, and when I pulled them out, they had those little springs on the side. Whenever you're putting those discs back in, if you go ahead and just do them individually, and then before you put that last plate on the top, you can slide in each one of those springs in each one of the holes, and then you put that top panel back on, and then you put the lock ring back on, and then you get the fun part of putting this gear back on, because you have like 5 or 4 clutches inside here that have to line up with the piece that's up inside there. I ain't about to take it apart and show you because that was a pain. And so you have to line that up. It's these right here, or well, one's like it, kind of teeth like this right here, or you gotta line it up inside there, and yeah, it's like 4 of them you gotta line up. But that's done, and I got some O-rings and whatnot to replace on there, and I got some stuff to replace on there. But yeah, to keep this video from being 4 hours long, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short today. And yeah, the next part will be me tearing into the valve body and other various things, and then of course at the end I will have the sun gear and I will put it back together. So that is the plan, and glad y'all stuck around. If you are still watching, thank you. And I know it was a boring thing, but you gotta do it. But unfortunately, things don't always go the way you want it to. So see you guys later. Bye.